Okay, so hey you guys, it's Jordan here, and today I'm just gonna be going over a whole bunch of my drawings since my last art log, which was 19. So this is art log number 20. Um, a lot of things have happened since then that's kind of slowed me down as far as how often I draw, and which is why I haven't made an art log in like 2 3 months. So I figured like whenever I pick back up like I used to, I didn't want to have to go like making an hour long video that nobody would actually watch. So I just figured just keep myself caught up to what I have so far. That way that whenever I go back to making these, I don't have to go over 40 drawings for no reason. Um so this is, I can barely see. I'm telling you I'm blind, but I'm just gonna put my glasses on just so I can actually see. Um, so this is January 3rd. So this I just ended up doing a whole bunch of just quick sketches. Just I like to do these every now and then just to warm up, I guess. Just random sketches. I really do treat Photoshop like a sketchbook a lot. Um, Lately I've been kind of getting more used to drawing and in my sketchbook actually. So like I might end up not draw, like I don't know, because there is a benefit to sketching in the sketchbook in my opinion, and I think that's just the ability to use a pen and not be able to erase, because you'll always keep going back to things, and then you just end up staying on one drawing for like so long, so much longer than you actually really need to sometimes, or at least I do. So I just find it easier to do sketches in my sketchbook a little bit more than on Photoshop. But you can see, just I end up making a whole bunch of these I guess you could call them attempts at just trying to learn how to draw poses, try to figure them out. It's never really, I must say though, gesture drawing has helped a lot, and I plan to keep doing that as much as possible. Um, just so I have a good understanding of how limbs look and all that stuff. It's just, I don't, it makes me cringe just not being able to draw the full set of armor like I wish I could. So that's a really good reason for me to just keep to keep I keep looking at, whoops, uh to just keep focused, to just keep being consistent, I guess you could say. um these are just more sketches. Like I do these every now and then just to kind of try my hand out at it, and they always end up being really stiff. So yeah, more of those same sketches, more gesture looking stuff. But I'm starting to like, the fact that I'm looking at these and I feel like they look bad is a really good sign, because that means that I've gotten better since then. So I'm actually happy when I look back on these old drawings and I see that there's a lot of things that I could have improved, because that lets me know that I've obviously gotten better since then. So I don't really mind it anymore. I mean, it's just like, it happens. I don't want to go showing all my perfect, or these perfect sketches, and make everybody think that I'm some, because no one is, right? Like I whenever I watch sketchbook tours and stuff like that, I just really notice that people don't use them as sketchbooks. They use them as like, you know, different stuff. These actually were super fun to do. I took so long. I keep looking at the camera because I don't know if my eyes are like, if you can see my eyes. I'm just gonna take them off because I can see this. Um, these were really fun to do. Like basically, I just took, even though they look off, they don't look perfect, right? But um, I had a lot of fun trying to figure out, what the armors looked like, and I actually learned some a decent amount of things just looking at the armor and redrawing. I definitely need to do this more. I think I definitely want to do this more often, and I should be doing this way more often, because a lot of the things that I draw are based off of. I hope you didn't see that. I hope a lot of things that I draw are based off of medieval armor. So, um, it would help a lot that if I knew exactly like certain things, I guess you could say. So yeah. Um, like another page of just sketching, just random sketching. Really like the sword. I thought the sword looked pretty cool, even though it's not functional at all. Like, I know there's some people, like, for me, like, the more I learn about how swords are balanced and how they're made, and like how parts are supposed to be, like, how specific swords are, I guess you could say, the more you learn about how they're supposed to be used, and the, like, um how the metal is supposed to be, like, balanced in a way that your sword doesn't just snap in half when you hit someone with it. It's the more you learn about that, the more you kind of, fantasy just kind of drives you crazy. um or at least in my case. So, like, whenever I end up looking at it, I try not to make these swords with these super skinny parts, because obviously, like, wouldn't work. I don't know. This is some drawings that I did of, like, some top, like, I took this one and I just basically redrew it with different parts, and then I redrew different parts, and then I redrew with different parts. I actually really like how these came out. Sadly, when you zoom out, it just becomes very obvious that I cannot draw the bottom half, the bottom half. God damn it. Of the figure. So that's something that's just so irritating. It just looks super flat. But the more I do it, the better I get at it. So I'm not really tripping about it. I should get better with practice. Just gotta practice a little bit more. That's all. I think this is another version of that. I think, yeah. Some of these. So I think this one and this one are two different ones that I ended up coming out with. So those are, I really like them. I like all of them, honestly. Like, see, I really like, I'm really happy with the top halves. The bottom halves just kind of make me cringe, but at least I know that the problem is there, so I can go and try to fix it. That's the way I see it. Um, yeah. Another sketch, one of my favorites. Definitely like this one. Um, More sketches, just random, like, shapes, and just trying random stuff. This one is an eyesore, but one day I'll make that shape work. I keep trying, and I fail at it every time, but I'll get it eventually. Um, this is another. So I think I drew this one first, this one second, this one third. So these are just all kind of the, like, different variants of this one. Had a lot of fun with these. A lot of fun. These are more like kind of gesture drawings turned armor. So I just basically did some gesture drawings and then just tried to put armor on top of them. I think I used some reference here too, yeah. So I was looking at that while I was doing that. This is another one that I tried to do. Ended up still looking stiff, but we'll get through it. And this is another side profile helmet that I drew. Pretty cool looking, I think. Just another, like I said, another version of pretty much what I keep doing is, like, I'll draw a gesture and then I'll try to draw armor over it, and then I'll just keep adjusting it as I go on. I just keep changing stuff. And these are more just normal sketches. More sketches. I can't see. I can't see nothing, man. I'm literally just looking at. Okay, so this is I think I drew this for no. I remember this. I drew. Let me see. All right, so I drew this kind of just random pose, I guess, and I just added armor on top of it and changed the pose, and then I just pretty much did the same thing again. I think these came out okay, right? Like, and they're not. I'll just stop talking. Yeah, and like I said, these are some of the sketches that I tried to do before, and this was so the bottom one, this one, right here. Can I see my cursor on here? All right, so yeah, this one right here. I drew the helmet based off of what I just did with the bro. Okay. Man. Okay. Wait. Okay, so I drew this based off of, like, the little helmet that I drew here, which was pretty fun. Like, just trying to figure out how it would look. 10 out of 10. I would do that again. Um, is that the oh shit? What did I just? I hate when I do that, man. Like, what did I just do, man? All right, whatever. I'll fix it later. I just don't have the energy to do this. Um, more sketches, just trying to pose out. I think I'm getting better with it, honestly. Like it's not exactly there yet, but I can definitely see it coming together. Um, and these are some sketches that I did earlier today, like 5-10 minutes ago. So just did these, and I was just adding color to them and just trying out different colors. Had a good time doing that. And this is a sketch from I think last month. So yeah, and just to see, like, just to show how far I think I've come since then, I'll go ahead and pull up some sketches from a year ago. So around January last year, hold on, I gotta put on my glasses. I feel like an old man when I say that. So around January last year, let me see. Okay, January last year wasn't. I don't feel like it was that bad, but this is kind of where it looks like this one. I don't know. I feel like I put a lot of time into this one. I think that's why it looks like, I don't know. But this is where I was around this same time. So this is January 7th of 2020, and this is January 3rd of 20 shit. These are like January 3rd of 2021, and then let me show you like 2019. 2019 is where, like, I think the 2020 to 2019 is where I think I made the most progress in terms of just drawing better and just understanding a lot more. The more I started to study, the more I kind of wanted to know exactly how to study better. So kind of just kept coming back to that, and trying to all these fancy words, man. I don't I'm trying not to like sound like slang. I'm trying not to use slang a lot. So this is it's like speaking another language, I swear. So January, we'll do January 19th. Yeah. So January 19th, this is how my sketches looked. So I think I've come a long way from that. So I'm happy. And I'll show a couple more just putting on my glasses. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll show a couple more just so you can kind of see just where I was. I mean, you could watch like the older ones, but like, who wants to go and do all that, especially when I could just pull it up right now. I hate when people do that stuff. Like, I'll be watching a video and they'll be like, yeah, there's this thing, but you can go and try to find my other video that I made about it. And it's just like, dude, you could just say it in the video. Like, come on, man. Like, don't be a dick. This is like by the December 22nd, just like a color sketch thing that I tried to do. Let me see if I can remove all this color. Okay, yeah, it's I don't know how to do it. There's some times definitely where I think it was decent, but in January, I'm trying to find January. I keep losing it. January 29th. I'm scared to open this because I don't have anything saved for that day. Okay, no, yeah, I do. Okay, so this was something that I had tried. Just yeah. And the thing is, like, during that time, like, I was telling people that I wanted to be an artist, you know, and when your drawings look like that, people don't. But like, it's just like they kind of cringe when you say that. So my number one advice that I would give to someone who's still trying to learn and trying to like express it to their parents or like siblings is do research. Do a lot of research on what career that you want to go into. Do a lot of research on what you're going to be doing once you get to that job or that career, just so that you can explain at least that. You know, the last thing you want is someone to ask you like what you want to do for a living, and then you're not able to answer it, but you know exactly what you want to do. Like, you want to be an artist, but you don't know how to explain what kind of artist or what you want to do specifically. So in my case, that's what I did. I did a lot of research, and just research the job, the industries, the companies, the pipelines, just as much as I could, just so if someone ever asks me anything about that, I don't freeze up. Like it's like, okay, like I've studied that 6 7 times, um, or hundreds of times, I guess you could say, and I've watched hundreds of hours of videos on that, so I should be able to answer any question pretty much that, at least any like entry level question. I'm not like some kind of professional or anything, but yeah, it's important. It's just like, not only will it make you feel better, but it kind of helps them to kind of believe. Especially another thing that I do is whenever I watch videos on like design or something like that, I take notes. Taking notes is a good way. Like a lot of people aren't really good at talking, right? Like you don't, like sometimes when you get someone asks you a question like up front, like you don't always know how to answer it. But honestly, if someone showed me 2 full books of notes that they've taken, I'd take that, like I'd be like, okay, they take this thing seriously. You know, that's one way to actually prove to someone that you take something seriously outside of like drawings. Because even though those drawings are bad, they can't necessarily like pit two and two together and be like, okay, this still took them time though, and they're trying to get better. Notes a lot of the time just kind of solidify that, because every career has notes that needs to be taken. So that's, it's just like something that everything kind of has in common. This is just personally how I see it. I think there's different ways to do it, but that's pretty much the end of this video. I finally got a webcam. Thing cost me $40, so yeah, I got the cheapest one I could find. So hopefully it's decent, and I'll catch you guys later. I don't know what my next video is gonna be, but I hope you guys are staying safe, and yeah, see you guys later. Peace.